feel like every day I come on here and say the Conjuring house drama gets worse and worse by the day, but that literally is the case, as today it's got worse once again by the day. So Jason Hawes has just released a brand new video saying, update Conjuring house, it's bad. And we're going to take a look at it today to see if it is simply strange. So over on his YouTube channel, just simply titled Jason Hawes, of course, he states, the owner of the Conjuring house has repeatedly been advised against contacting me by law enforcement, myself and others, yet her persistent harassment continues unabated. The individual in her property warrant a collective boycott. Damn. Those are some strong words, especially for a man who has somewhat been positive towards the whole situation, even though he's been probably the most targeted off the back of all this. So let's take a little look to see what Jason Hawes has got for us today. My lord.
Hello to everyone out there. Hopefully you're having a great Friday. I'm having a very interesting one. It's actually been a rather interesting week. So I know a lot of you know what's been going on with the Conjuring house and all the drama over there, the chaos that's been happening with the owner and the crazy random posts you can see and the constant edits to those posts. So a few days ago, I randomly started getting texts, and I'm not going to show those texts. I'm going to show some texts, but not those.
More employees quit while I was making this video. Wow, okay.
Those texts, because those texts were the most vile.
Oh, he's pushing hashtag boycott the Conjuring house. Okay, so, you know, for a man who was, like I say, you know, on the Facebook post, I made a video about it a few days ago, and I spoke about how I was actually very surprised that Jason Hawes has been very humble about the whole situation. He was commenting on Jacqueline Nunez's Conjuring posts, saying, you know, like, I really think you should seek some help, you know, and we're here for you kind of thing. I thought, wow, he's a bigger man than I am, but he's kind of gone 180 on this.
Disgusting text
oh god
I have ever in my life received, to the point where I had to take them and turn them over.
Oh shit.
And file paperwork, because I've never, wow. Okay, so
oh my god,
those are turned over. And there was a no trespass order and stuff put out there.
Wow.
Actually, I just received another text from her. She just sent me another.
What does it say? Now that you say that, perhaps you are correct, we shall see. Oh, there's a text here. All I said was that I was told you . Oh shit, this is getting juicy.
Their text. So we're going to get into that one too. She's been sending me text all freaking morning. Okay, so I'm going to show you some texts. I'm going to show you today. So again, the text she sent the other day, I'm not going to show for legal purposes.
Oh, damn.
But I'm going to show you what has been going on today. Let me just read this one real quick before I go any further here, because I need to know what the hell else has been said. It just goes and goes and goes. I mean, they are novels. They are literally novels. God. Let me see. They start and they just go and go and go. And it's the most crazy thing you've ever seen. I mean, the list goes on and on. So, here we go. Let's show these.
Come on, Jason.
So today, at 1:23 in the morning, I received this.
Oh my god.
1:23 in the afternoon, sorry. I'm told that it is you that continues to F with my life. How does a high school graduate plumber, has-been paranormal celebrity, think that somehow he has all of this power, or even the legal right to do so? That is interesting.
Wow, she's gone for the jugular right there. I'm going to move my fat slab head out of the way so we can all enjoy this together, if I will ever be allowed to do it. I don't know where my thing is. Come on. There we go. Well, I'm going to move my fat head over here for the time being, but so I might look like I'm looking the wrong way, and I do apologise for that, but, you know, means to an end. Let's continue. She's slating him here.
It is. I am told that you are using black magic. If true, the thing about black magic, Jason, it always demands the unjust return. When you make a deal with demons, they always want your life in return.
She's running with this. She's actually running with the idea of demons. and black magic. She's still going down this John Arnold route. She's still going down this psychically attacking route. Right. We're getting to a point here where she's saying this clearly so often that, like, she's actually believing it. And I think that's the case. This is actually quite terrifying.
I read that in an article about the 52 demons who influence people to do and incite terrible things to happen to humanity, animals, in our environment.
That's got to be a joke. That has got... No one in their sane mind says stuff like this.
Okay. It goes on. Hang on.
Fuck you, strong letter to follow. Whoa! Oh my god!
F you, strong letter to follow. She then sends me this deal with the devil thing. Here's my first Google search result. All these articles she's listing for diabolical favors, which vary by the tale, but tend to include youth, knowledge, wealth, fame, and power. Most random text out there. So I respond. Because, I mean...
Jason, already from the first sentence, is talking for the community here.
Whatever, I gotta figure out what the hell's going on here. I say, you have some issues. You've decided to attack me time and time again. I have been understanding. Your last text to me have changed that. What I'm referring to are the texts she sent me days ago, which were so vile and disgusting that I think, to a point, you get to the point where even that peace in your heart that you hope for somebody's well-being just goes away when they say certain things or go to certain things. So anyways, I have been understanding. Your last texts have changed that. I promise you, I'm not the guy you want to push any further, Jacqueline.
All right, so bit of a warning shot there from Jason. Basically, I'm packing heat. Don't come closer.
Of course, so she responds. F you, strong letter to follow, which is her common thing. Strong letter to follow, and I am Jacqueline Nunez, owner of the Conjuring house, and all this stuff.
It's like this high and mighty righteousness that she carries.
I know everything, including you showing up at 2:30 a.m. to kill me.
Right. This is out-fucking-rageous, right? I'm going to go straight onto the Conjuring House's Facebook page because this... she is accusing Jason Hawes once again of this assassination attempt on her life, right? Which is, first of all, Jason Hawes has a very, very good case for defamation right here. But let's just, wind it down a little bit, right? And go back to this case. So, she goes, I know that you've tried to kill me left, right, and centre, okay? So, if we look at the Conjuring House's posts, in the post... that she previously made regarding this instance. It is right here. Bear with me, I'm just on the page now. It was here, right? So this one, talking about how, we are really... So she's changed this post and changed it from saying that it looks like Jason Hawes. But she's clearly still going down that route. But if we take a look in the comments section and we go to most relevant, maybe... no, it'll be, let's go all comments. It'll probably be one of the top comments. There was a person in the comments section being like, there, Donnie Holbrook says, I am the man in the truck in this video. I was leaving after doing an overnight investigation that you let us in for. I was there just to see the house. Are you sure I had no malicious intent? I wish you all the best and I hope that you get the help that you need. So, she's still going down this route of Jason Hawes being the villain, being the one that is going to get her whacked, that is coming to the house at 2:30 a.m. to kill her, right? Yet, in the comment section, the person who was actually there comments saying, it was me. It was me because you let me in to the house. You know what car I was driving. You were the one that let me in. This is batshit crazy. The fact that she's still running with this is actually embarrassing.
I am not the least bit afraid of you. Get an effing line, Jason. I am being assured that you will be prosecuted. Keep it up because the counts on attempted murder are still ticking up.
So she's accusing him of multiple attempts of taking her out. Oh my god.
Okay. my only serious issues are, let me scroll up here for you. All right, so my only serious issues are,
oh, here we go.
You, Satori, Cody, Reed, Jen, and Corey Heinzman attacking me personally and trying to incite violence against me. I have done nothing to you. I have done nothing to any of you. Who are the insane ones here?
How can she claim that she's done nothing? Also, how can she claim that all of those people, Satori, Cody, Reed, Jen, Corey, Heinzen, are all attacking her? Like, is it because, you know, they're speaking out publicly about her really bad management practices and how she's just a really shitty person? Also, how can she say she's not done anything wrong when she blackmailed Cody and Satori into leaving? Like, saying if they left, she'll expose them as frauds. Accusing Jason Hawes of an assassination attempt, even though, like we've just seen, the person who was actually there commented on the post. This is crazy.
Time will tell, Jason. I have very powerful people at my back protecting me. You'll see.
John Arnold! John Arnold's a very powerful... I can't. I'm sorry. This is serious.
You have no idea how many people have been recording your psychic torture sessions and keeping text messages.
Oh my God.
People have infiltrated your insane efforts and violent... Your insane... Okay. People have infiltrated your insane efforts and violent conversations, including capturing video, like I have. At some point, Rhode Island and the town of Burrillville will act to bring you to justice. Once again, F you, strong letter to follow. Okay.
This is so embarrassing. I'm getting secondhand embarrassment listening to this from her. Like, this is... Could this be classed as some level of schizophrenia? You know, of like, you know, worrying that someone's out to get her, because that's clearly what's going on. And the psychic torture sessions, like, when I heard that, you probably saw me bury my head in my hand, because I was just like, this can't be fucking real. This can't be real. But it is. It is. The evidence is in black and white.
So, and then, yeah. Strong letter to follow, Jason effing Hawes. Doesn't even spell my name right on that one.
Oh my God.
So, I had to respond again, of course. So, I say, you truly have lost it. Your random texts, accusations, and public posts have shown the world your true colors. You are a danger to yourself and more worrisome others. I would never want you to fear me, Jacqueline, but I plan to make sure you know who I can be when pushed to a point. Because again, you can only take so much when it comes down to attacks or claims and, you know, accusations, vile texts. I mean, eventually you're like, you know, I'm done. Whatever happens, happens. So, and of course she says, I will take this as the death threat you intended it to be.
There is no way. There is no way. She's just, oh my God. Literally. This is weaponized. This is like gaslighting 101. Push someone to a point, push them to a point, push them to the point, and then be like, I will take that as a death threat. What's that? What's that? You don't plan to change my washer fluid in my windscreen wipers? Nah, that's a death threat on me. That is as crazy as that. It is as crazy as that. You don't plan to cut my lawn? Well, I'm going to take that as a death threat, because what else are you going to do with that lawnmower, huh? Is that my house? Is that my house? You don't plan to cut my lawn? What else do you plan to cut? Well, it's just batshit crazy at this point.
I will send this to Burrillville and let's see. I repeat, what have I done or even posted, Jason, to warrant such hatred?
You accused him of a death threat. You accused him of assassination. That's what you posted to your 20,000 followers on Facebook. Are you stupid? Are you dumb?
Because you are not in the know does not mean any of these things you paint me as. Besides, that video with you in the truck says everything, now doesn't it? How am I a danger?
It was not him. We have just been on Facebook, and one of the top comments on that post, I had to scroll down maybe 5 or 6 comments to find the person who actually was there. And you let them in!
Danger to myself. Are those more death threats? Keep talking, Jason. Okay. It's just like full circle. It's crazy. Just keeps on going and going and going. So I respond, because, I wanted to. I mean, you can only take so much.
Fair.
So, I state, the person in the truck posted their information and proof it was them. I have never threatened you, nor would I ever. Again, you are a danger to yourself and others. You truly need help. I say this from the heart. No matter how much crazy stuff you've thrown at me, I still want the best for you. You need to stop making crazy claims, accusations, and threats. You have pushed away and attacked everyone who cares and has cared for you. So then this is where she makes this other claim. So even though the person came on the post, posted their information, gave me their receipt, the timestamps of when they were there, all this stuff, supposedly it was still me. I was there, according to her, to assassinate her. And I do want to get into why that, even beyond the claim of that, why that is such a major, and I mean major, situation. All right, so she says, I am told facial recognition software was used to determine that it was you.
We're just going to take a moment for the last couple of brain cells that I had left for Jacqueline Nunes, that have just died. Like, bear in mind, hang on. Let's go back to the facial recognition software. So this is the video that she posted, claiming it looked just like Jason Hawes, okay? The red pickup truck. Right there. Right. Facial recognition has identified that this person right here that you can't even see the face of has absolutely categorically determined that it was, without a shadow of a doubt, Jason Hawes that was there that night to assassinate her. Facial recognition determined... Can I zoom in on this? Literally no. Ah, there we go. Facial recognition has determined that this person right here that you can see maybe the chin and a bit of side profile on, determined that Jason Hawes was without a shadow of a doubt the person in this very image right here. Let's all spare a thought for our brain cells that we lost today, the fallen soldiers. Because, wow, the fact that this is still public and she's still running with this, bonkers.
That will be up to your defense team to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you and others have not committed thousands of crimes against me and other innocent people who, like me, did nothing to harm you or your fellow assassins trained under a terrorist interrogation tactical handbook.
I don't know what to say. I shouldn't laugh because this whole thing's so serious. But at the same time, when you think that the claims cannot get any more outlandish than they already are, they just do. Jason Hawes, accused of an assassination attempt. The person who was actually there and she let into the house says, no, that was me. Facial recognition then says that Jason Hawes was absolutely there. And then his assassins have been trained by a well-known terrorist interrogation handbook. Compose yourself. You've still got to get ready. You've still got to get through 12 minutes of video. Okay, we're back.
Read that one again slowly. Your fellow assassins trained under a terrorist interrogation tactical handbook. I have been told by numerous sources. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh, but I have to on that one.
I'm crying.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Now, okay. Now I will take snapshots of this final
Jason, don't laugh. You'll make me laugh.
text exchange, and the evidence will lead to a just result over time. I will not stop posting as I am instructed to inform the public on every important matter facing our country and other countries. Send this last text exchange.
Wait, is she accusing him now of being like an international terrorist organization? You know, it's my duty to instruct and inform the public of very important matters facing our country and other countries. The Conjuring House is not the fucking problem of the UK. I can say that as a person from the UK. The Conjuring House is not a problem in Europe, South America, in Africa, Asia, Australia. No one fucking cares outside of Jacqueline Nunes and this ridiculously inflated ego bubble that she's got.
To your defense attorney if you can find one. FU, strong letter to follow. Okay. So I responded, you used facial recognition. Ah, damn. How will I ever get out of this one?
I would have responded with the exact same level of sarcasm.
I guess I'll have to go back into hiding. Because recently she sent a message to others saying that she had heard I was in hiding, so I couldn't be arrested because there was a cell waiting for me.
He's like, escaped to Cyprus or something to avoid the law. This is such a serious topic, but it's so comedic.
So, I said, seems like you just checkmated me. You're just too smart for the likes of me. I'm just an average guy with no psychic powers. I can't compete with you and hundreds of ghost friends giving you secret information. So you get left in a situation where you don't even know how to respond to these. And I mean, and she's still texting me. It's still going on. So yeah. Let's see. This next text message that I just received.
Jason, stop.
It says, from Jacqueline, now that you say that, perhaps you are correct. We shall see. All I said is that I was told, you idiot, that facial recognition was used on the guy who I said looks like Jason Hawes. We shall see about that too, won't we?
That's not what you said. Literally. Go back through your thread, you melon. Oh, no. We shouldn't be laughing, right? Because this woman is clearly so messed up in the head right now. But, oh my lord, the accusations being thrown out are fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Jason Hawes, if he took... I don't understand why Jason Hawes hasn't yet taken this to court. Like, he can just be done with this, and he can silence Jacqueline Nunes from the internet, and, it'll all be done. I don't understand why he's not just done that, because he's got one hell of a case. He can sue so hard for defamation here.
The sad thing is, as I am told, the U.S. administration, or my purported friend named Jennifer, why would the U.S. do that? What do they have to fear from an educated citizenry and other residents regarding the laws of the cosmos?
The sad thing is that I'm told that told the U.S. administration, or my perpetrated friend Jennifer, has weaponized the paranormal community to eat its own. Is she stating here that the US government has hang on, let me compose myself for this. Is she stating that the US government has weaponized the paranormal community of all the communities in the world, the paranormal one that she somehow happens to be in, to eat its own, to destroy each other? They don't want the paranormal getting out. They don't want word of that getting out, so they're just going to set each other on each other. They've hired Jason Hawes to take her out because she's spilling the truth about this country and international countries' secrets. Don't do it. For fuck's sake.
Stop torturing me and others and contemplate these questions instead. Here is your cheat sheet. Oh, she's giving me a cheat sheet. That's good. That's good. It's because the wealthy and the influential elites have always understood the laws governing our cosmos, and they have controlled the rest of us for centuries. So if the masses understand, then these elites lose much power and control over our lives. I'm going to post this in here just so you guys can see it. While the above is true, I suspect that Jennifer is also terrorizing and influencing good people sponsored by some country or other powerful organizations. Maybe you can figure that one out. You do not know who I am yet, but it will synthesize for you when the entire story unfolds. I am not sure when. I leave you with this. I was chosen to own the Conjuring house. People recognized that when I bought it.
Oh my god. This is like, she's talking about like some cult level shit right here. Like, you know, people of influence from an underground, you know, civilization like the Illuminati or some shit chose Jacqueline Nunes to buy that house. She was instructed to buy that house by the, let's just call them the Illuminati, the Freemasons, whatever the fuck they are, right? She's stating that this wealthy organization of underground individuals that secretly puppeteer the governments and make the world decisions because of their place of power and influence, they chose her. We don't know who she is yet. She is a powerful political figure within this organization, and damn it, she will let us know about that. This is deep rooted shit, Jason Hawes. You're fucking with the wrong people. You're fucking with the You're fucking with the Illuminati and the lizard people right here. You know who I am, but I know who I am. I'm Jacqueline Nunes, the owner of the Conjuring house. Story to follow. This is bad, man.
Which I think we can go back to a past video. I'm not sure if that's accurate because you put a lien on a property that you didn't own to force people into selling it to you. But people could see that in the video where I interviewed the 7 people who resigned that then you attacked online and claimed.
Yeah, but how do you think she got the power, Jason, to influence such a astounding decision? She had the powers that be from the Illuminati to force that and push that power onto these people to force them to sell it to her. Come on, man, piece it together. She's putting it in black and white for us. It's as clear as day.
That you fired them for all these different reasons.
Oh my god.
But this goes on. We are experiencing disclosure events that are happening through me and TCH. I do not really give a F what you personally think of me as long as you and others are not hosting Facebook and YouTube lives or posting or inciting violence on other social media platforms to attack and even kill me.
Oh my god.
I care deeply about the business, TCH, and my staff.
Bullshit.
Then you might want to pay them because there's people there right now who you still owe a shitload of money to.
Start with
There's
Brian
people that you
Dansero.
fired because you owed a shitload of money to them. So if you care about your staff, pay your damn staff. You got people sitting there waiting for paychecks, and you're telling them Venmo and all these other things don't work, which is blatant lies. So don't tell me you care about your staff when you're screwing over your staff and you screwed over your past staff.
Respect that. Needs to be said.
Anyways, I will consider any continued text or other means of communication as further harassment. I believe you texted me. You sent the text to me. I haven't texted you. I responded, but you sent text to me. So, I have done nothing to threaten you or anyone. I have done nothing to slander any particular person. I have done nothing but express my First Amendment rights and...
What is accusing someone of an assassination attempt and still is accusing them of that publicly? How is that not harassment or, you know, publicly slating someone or slandering someone? Come on, man. You're not stupid. You're a practicing lawyer, or were a practicing lawyer. You're not stupid, Jacqueline Nunes. You know what you're doing.
Post compelling, foolproof evidence of the continuity of consciousness. I will not stop posting disclosures about the truth as I keep being told about these truths. So just shut the F up about things you know nothing of. Do I really sound crazy, Jason?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
There's no denying.
If that's a question, then yeah, 100%. There's no question. You sound crazy. I am not even close, which I think is 100% what a crazy person would say. So, but anyways, if you wake up, Jason, perhaps you will fulfill your soul contract for a very special mission unfolding.
Hang on. No. No way can she say, do you think I sound crazy, Jason? I am not even close. And then follow that sentence up with with a statement that says, if you wake up, Jason, perhaps you will fulfill your soul contract and very special mission unfolding. That just contradicts your previous statement.
You, strong letter to follow.
Oh my God, I love it.
And that was the message that I got while we were sitting here talking.
Oh, I love it.
So, again, my concern for anybody who does any business over there, has an event, goes on a tour, goes on an overnight, is if there is a delusional state going on, and this person assumes, like that person who was there for an overnight, who was driving the truck, who posted that it was them, even though she's still claiming it was me, and she saw the post. If she assumes that somebody in that house is me and that I'm there to do what she claims I'm trying to do, then what's to say that she doesn't have a state where she goes and causes somebody in the house personal injury, serious harm,
that's a serious fair
possible
point.
death resulting.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
These are serious concerns. So these people who are doing events there, these people who are doing overnights there, these people who are going for tours there, need to seriously take into consideration that, first off, again, there might not be anybody there when you show up. And secondly, you're endangering yourself, you're endangering others that you're bringing in. And yeah, so you just got to think, bottom line. So when I'm totally for this whole boycott Conjuring House thing, I'm 100%, because this person needs help. And by us still doing this and us, or people still doing events there and things like that, it's enabling. And it's also opening those people up to serious jeopardy, serious harm. And that's a major concern. So people need to step as far away from this place as possible and just get as far away from her as possible. We've tried to help. Numerous people have tried to help. They've tried to do everything they can. We all have. And what do we get in return? We get accused of attempted murder plots. We get accused of stealing. We get accused of hacking accounts, creating bots. Everybody who posts comments in her posts are accused of being bots. And the list goes on and on. So, and now supposedly all my friends are assassins. So I'm
trained by a terrorist handbook, don't forget.
Yeah, be probably a cool bunch of people to hang out with. But anyways, in all seriousness, this is frightening. This has nothing to do with her being possessed or demonic entities. This is a situation that has been amplified by medicating themselves certain ways. And this is an ongoing issue. And the community needs to come together, and they need to just inform the world that that place is not safe.
This is the thing, right? But surely there must be some kind of power that the state would have over in Rhode Island where they can also condemn the location. Like, the evidence, if they needed evidence, which of course they would, to condemn a location and halt business there for a period, the evidence is this video. This video alone is enough evidence to prove that that place is not safe to go to, or could potentially not be safe to go to because of the mental state that the Conjuring House owner, Jacqueline Nunes, is clearly in. Like, we need something higher than people on social media needs to interject here. You know, there needs to be a formal halt of business. Surely there's something over in Rhode Island that can do that.
That person is not safe. And anybody who does an event there is putting others in jeopardy. So
Amen.
It's time to cancel events. It's time to cancel tours. It's time to cancel overnights. It's time to cancel the Conjuring House. And it's time to cancel Jacqueline Nunes.
Yeah,
Bottom
buddy.
line. So make sure everybody knows this because it's for everybody's well-being. I don't want a situation where I find out in the news or I hear a police report that somebody was permanently injured or, you know, or somebody was seriously maimed or anything because they went to this place and something happened and this lady assumed that it was something else or she ended up having an issue and flipping out on somebody. There's serious issues that are going on here and I'm getting more text. I'm getting more text from her already. Wow. So it's just nonstop. You have to understand that going there is opening up your chance of being seriously hurt, or anybody you take there. You're opening up a chance of them being seriously hurt. So really, spread the word. Let the world know that the place needs to be off limits. It needs to be canceled because she needs to be handled.
Yep.
She needs help. She does. And she's not going to get it as long as people still pay the money that she's taking in and not paying her employees, but using it for other means to keep this craziness going.
Yeah.
So, love from me to you guys, please.
Honestly, subscribe to go over and subscribe to Jason Hawes. He's well worth a subscribe from you guys. There's the latest on the Conjuring House situation. Obviously, it does. I know I say it gets worse and worse by the day, but it truly does get worse and worse by the day. And I've no doubt that by tomorrow, there will be something else going on. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. While you're down there, be sure to jump to get the hell out of that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Tick on my little bell so you get notified whenever we upload to the channel. This is not going away anytime soon, so there's going to be more content to come. Yeah, I'll speak to you guys later. Peace.